Good evening, I'm Dave Karger. Thanks for joining me here on TCM. It's a special occasion today. We're celebrating the 100th birthday of one of the most enduringly popular stars of all time. The words legend and icon get overused, but they really do apply in this case. And throughout the month of June, on Monday nights, we'll pay tribute to TCM's Star of the Month, Marilyn Monroe. We're also celebrating the actress's centennial with an auction called 100 Years of Marilyn that's being held later this week on Thursday, June 4th. It will include many of her personal items and artifacts from her films, so go to juliansauctions.com for all the details. Norma Jean Mortensen was born 100 years ago today on June 1st, 1926, and she made her film debut in 1947, but she spent several years toiling away in minor and supporting roles before finally breaking through as the Marilyn Monroe we think of today. Her transformation is beautifully captured in a new book titled The Marilyn Monroe Century, From Norma Jean to Icon, A Story in Photographs. Written by Joshua John Miller and Mark Fortin, it features never-before-published images taken by Monroe's great friend Bruno Bernard, known as Bernard of Hollywood. It also includes commentary from modern Hollywood fans like filmmaker Sean Baker and a foreword from actress Rose McGowan. We begin our Star of the Month salute with the movie that turned Marilyn Monroe into a true Hollywood star. From 20th Century Fox and director Howard Hawks in 1953, it's Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Monroe plays Lorelei Lee, with Jane Russell co-starring as her best friend Dorothy Shaw. They're a pair of showgirls who set sail from New York to Paris looking for love and occasionally getting sidetracked by a diamond tiara along the way. The movie was based on a 1949 stage musical, which was in turn based on a 1925 novel by Anita Loos. Fox bought the rights to the musical, but studio boss Darryl Zanuck intended to cast a different actress as Lorelei. He planned the film as a vehicle for Betty Grable. In the 1940s, Grable had been one of the biggest stars at Fox, and even though her star was beginning to fade, she still commanded an enormous salary. Marilyn Monroe, on the other hand, was on the rise, but her fee was considerably lower. So as incredible as it may seem today, Marilyn got the part in this movie because she was the less expensive option. As you'll see in the credits, she also gets second billing because Jane Russell was the bigger star. The film gave Monroe the chance to showcase not only her physical beauty, but also her musical talents and her natural gift for comedy. It also gave her the chance to create one of the most iconic moments in any film of the era, her signature number, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. From 1953, directed by Howard Hawks, also with Charles Coburn, here is Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes turned Marilyn Monroe into a major Hollywood star and established the sex symbol image that stayed with her for the rest of her career. But even though she played a ditzy and aloof character on screen, behind the scenes, she worked hard to craft her performance. She routinely stayed after hours to work with choreographer Jack Cole on her dance numbers, and she insisted on doing most of her own singing, too. She also contributed ideas to the script, including one of Lorelei's most powerful lines. When her future father-in-law tells her he heard rumors she was dumb, she responds, "I can be smart when it's important, but most men don't like it." That line was added at Marilyn's suggestion. Coming up, Marilyn Monroe, Betty Grable, and Lauren Bacall joined forces to snag rich husbands in a comedy from 1953.
Next on TCM, How to Marry a Millionaire, then Monkey Business, and later, Ladies of the Chorus. The spotlight's on Marilyn on TCM tonight.